Kurtis, how much did you talk to the 49ers through this process?
Yeah, so I spoke to them a good amount of times. Spoke to them at the combine a little bit, and then I had a meeting one-on-one with Coach Lombardi and talked through a bunch of great things and developed a relationship. But yeah, definitely had a good conversation with them leading up to today.
And just kind of, what are your thoughts on how you would fit into this system, or what is it about this system that kind of plays to your strengths?
Yeah, no, I love the situation. I mean, the offense is so dynamic. I think it has a lot of similarities to last year Indiana in the way they move the ball and different types of way to attack the defenses. And obviously, Coach Shanahan's is developed a great offense, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So.
You had surgery. You had surgery in January. Where are you at in your rehab, and how's the knee feeling?
Yeah, I'm in a really good spot. Really excited about where I am, and I'm looking forward to getting on the plan of 49ers and their medical staff and starting to figure out what the future looks like. So,
how similar is the Indiana offense to the one that you ran at Ohio, and what was that transition like for you?
yeah, I think it's very the operation was very different. In the way they call plays. At Ohio, we tried to be in the perfect play every single time, which definitely has its benefits. And then transitioning to Indiana, it was more like being able to know where to go with the ball on each play based on the defense and the coverage. And so that differentiated everything, and there was a little difference in all that. And so it definitely helped me understand and learn and be able to read defenses in a different way. And so got kind of the best of both worlds and being able to experience both Ohio and Indiana's offense.
Which one do you think the 49ers is most similar to?
I definitely think Indiana's, the way that the 49ers, motion a ton and vertical passing game, be able to mix things up with all the different types of talent they have on offense. And, I think it relates a lot to Indiana and what we did last year with all of our playmakers. And so I think it just fits really well from coming from Indiana to now with you guys. So.
Yeah, I know you said that you'll be on the 49ers time frame, but do you get the sense that this year will be kind of a redshirt year for you while you recover?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. My mindset has always been get back as soon as I can, and as soon as you can do anything, then I'm going to do it. That's the way I was in the first time around, and that's the mindset I have this time. So definitely want to be a part of the 49ers plan, but going to be pushing for as early as possible.
What were the challenges of playing with that injury last year?
There wasn't too much. I definitely stayed in the pocket a little bit more than normal and than I have in my past years. But I love being able to sit back in the pocket and beat people with my mind. And so that's kind of how our offense kind of shifted as the season went on. But if I needed to make a play or run to get a first down, I was going to do that anyways. The pain wasn't crazy. It was more discomfort. And so just something that I had to work through.
I read that it was a particularly heavy brace. Did that limit your mobility a lot last year?
It was, a brace is a brace. It's not natural to run with it in general. And so it was definitely something to get used to. But once I got used to it, I felt like it was part of me. Whether it weighed me down, I don't think so. I think I'm a little stronger than that, but it was definitely hard to get used to at the start. So.
What kind of inspiration do you take from coming to a team where they also found a seventh-round quarterback?
Yeah, no, I take. I'm very honored. Yeah, definitely being able to come in a system where they took Brock and a couple of years ago is. I'm really excited. Excited to learn from him. Excited to learn from the coaching staff, and they developed him into one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And so I'm excited to be a part of that, be in the organization, and follow that path as well.
You're joining teammate CJ West out here. What can you say about him, and what do you think he would say about you?
Yeah, we've been texting throughout the day, honestly. And I texted him right after I got the call that we're going to stay teammates. As someone that works extremely hard. I knew he was going to be impact right when he went earlier today, and so I'm so excited to be on the same team as him again and be able to work together and help make the 49ers better.
In hindsight, your decision to transfer to Indiana allowed you to be part of, history, that turnaround. How important was that decision for you? And, looking back on it, how has it prepared you to like step into this new chapter?
Yeah, no, I definitely wanted to make the challenge and make the leap and prove that I could play against the best. Knowing that the risk that will come with it, and so I went betting on myself, believing that I could do it, and it definitely turned out and worked out that I was able to get drafted first and foremost, but also get drafted by a team that I'm extremely excited to be a part of. So.
Going through this, I guess, with every step of the way with your brother and his professional career, how much has that helped you make this transition?
Oh, it means everything. My brother's been there every step of the way, and that hasn't stopped during this draft process. I mean, he was there with me today. Almost as nervous as I was and anxious, and so I just been a blessing to have him to talk through things and honestly stress about with, and so I just couldn't be more grateful for him in the role that he's played in my life.